They'll go again with Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On the draw, Robinson. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Give to Hall running right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Off play action. It's Howell. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Hardman on the return. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Jets will take over. At their own 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Going for it, it's Carter. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Slide for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Commanders 33, Jets 2.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And Carter's going to have a Jets first down as the tackle made up at the 27. Another tote for Carter. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Jump out! Jump out!
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.